Good morning. Welcome to the gojenn podcast. This is episode 126 of the gojenn podcast. I'm gojenn, your host. Today is September 10th, 2017. I started to say it was 2011 because today is my older daughter's anniversary. She and her husband were married on 9/10/11. Isn't that cute? She is so smart. She thinks of all these things. So happy anniversary to them. They're off having a nice weekend. She ran her half marathon yesterday, so I've been babysitting the grand dog. Let's see. I did want to thank you for joining me today. I know there's a lot of other podcasts out there. I've been doing a vlog for the month of September, which is, to me, a daily video that I have so far been able to do a different subject and keep them kind of short and just do different things. Let's see. Last week we did the podcast at the campground. And then on Labor Day, which was Monday, I did about 24 artist trading cards, and I did a variety of watercolor backgrounds and other things on them. So go check that out if you're interested in artist trading cards or ATC, or you want to just see what they are. On the 5th, which was my dad's birthday, I did a flip through of August and a plan with me for September in my bullet journal. So if you want to check that out, that was on, excuse me, that was on the 5th. The 6th, I had realized that my weekly spread really wasn't working for me in my bullet journal. So I revamped it and have set it up totally differently for this week. And I'm much happier with it right now. I may change it tomorrow. That's the wonderful thing about bullet journals. They're the most flexible planner. I don't want to get tied into some planner, that has the dates and the spots for you to fill in things. I may not have anything for that spot, but I got something for a different spot. What do I do? So anyway, I love having my bullet journal in my notebook here. This is a uni notebook I got from Amazon. That's an Apple sticker, didn't come with it. Okay. Then on Thursday, the 7th, we took a trip in the car, and everybody went along with me as we went to pick up my grandson from school. And he goes to school about 30 minutes away, but I just talked for part of it a lot about Jeepers Creepers, the Harry Potter Knitting and Crochet House Cup on Ravelry. And I kind of explained all the different parts of it. Then on the 8th, which was Friday, I went through some found art supplies, like the security insides of envelopes, where they have the little designs. That's really a good thing to be able to include in your mixed media supplies to put on your cards, paintings, whatever. And it doesn't have to, if you think, I don't want that ugly thing, you can paint over it with watercolors or even acrylics. Paint over it, and you've just added some dimension to your project. And I'm learning all these words from all the videos that I'm watching. That's about all I've been doing, is watching videos. Okay, and then yesterday, I cleaned my room. And I wanted to say, because I can hear my mama fussing at me for not keeping it clean, because that was part of my life when I lived at home. You clean your room. You vacuum, you dust, you clean your room. No, not so much. However, this is not just my room, my bedroom, where I sleep. This is also my crafting room where I have my yarn and my supplies, and it's where I craft. It's also my art studio where I have my paint supplies, my mixed media supplies, all of that, and where I create that when I'm home. So I wanted to, I wanted to give myself an excuse for being so messy. It's still clean today. I'm really proud of myself. We'll see how it looks next week, okay? How's that? I will give you a look around next week. All right, so those are some of the things that I've been doing in the vlog. And today the podcast will count as the vlog for September 10th. Happy anniversary. And so I just wanted to let you know what's been going on. And, if you want to go back and check them out or give them a like or thumbs up, you can go back to them in the future, okay? As far as crafting, I've made one block, one granny square. Isn't that pretty? And I have submitted that to the Harry Potter Knitting and Crochet House Cup as a representation of my wand. Because my wand, it's all imaginary, okay? My wand has white ash wood, and the center wood is a light color, so I use that. Okay? But do you see how I put this and a color and a picture off the internet of the center of a tree of white ash, which is prevalent here in Virginia and the East Coast. So I thought that was pretty slick. So that's one thing that I have completed. Okay. And like I have said, if you've been watching or not, I plan to be submitting mostly blanket squares for my Harry Potter Knitting and Crochet House Cup classes. Now, this is the baby blanket that I am making for one of my daughter's friends who is having her first. So I just wanted to show that to you. This is where we are at today. And one of my goals for this week that I listed in my goals for the week. Go figure. One of my goals was to finish this blanket. And so I'm about halfway through. No, I'm not. I'm about a fourth of the way through this skein, and I have another skein to go. So this is the only project I'll be working on this week. Once I get it finished and I wash it and get it all ready to go to the mama and new baby soon, I will start working on more squares for the month, okay? For the Harry Potter Knitting and Crochet House Cup. And so that's that. My other crafty thing, oops, my blanket is, have I told y'all that my daughter, the one that ran the marathon, that's a nurse manager, whee, that she made this? She made this for me last Christmas, and I keep it right here on my chair, and when my legs get cold, I put it over me, and all the rest of the time, it hugs me, so that makes me happy. Okay, here's my other thing that I have submitted to the Harry Potter Knitting and Crochet Cup this year, or this month, sorry. This is a Zentangled artist trading card, 2.5 by 3.5 inches, and I did it all in shades of gray, which that was the title of the challenge. So I just have to finish it up, and I'm mailing it off tomorrow to the recipient. I think that is really pretty. Let me know. Do you think it's pretty, or do you think, if you were making something and swapping, would you be happy to get that, or would you say, well, golly, all she did was drew some doodles? I don't know. It makes me happy. And that's one of the hard things when you're doing swaps, is what makes you happy may not make somebody else happy at all. So, because I know I have gotten things and I went, ooh. But the person that sent it, it was a yummy to them. Do you know what I'm saying? And so you have to just take that, that's how swaps go. And as I look up, I see Hank. Good boy. This is my grand dog, Hank. He'll do this. My dogs don't do this. Okay. Yesterday, when I was doing my vlog about cleaning my room, I said I had a problem with my Instax camera, and then I got sidetracked and never told you what it was. I forget to use it. When I'm going to take a picture, I pull out my phone, snap, and I go. Okay? Yeah, my hair's wet. Okay? There you go. Good boy. So, do you have any helpful hints for how I can make myself use my Instax camera? Because it's the little kind, and it takes the instant film and it pops out a picture, and I love it. I wanted one so bad. I gave it to myself for Christmas last year, and I have used it 3 times. That's oh so annoying, because then I see it, I think of it. Well, I don't have anything to take a picture of right now. So anyway, if you have a good idea of a way for me to remember to use my Instax, let me know. It's a little too heavy to carry around all the time, and it's a little too precious for me to just throw it in my bag and carry it with all the time. Okay? Help. All right, back to the journal, and I actually have podcast plans today. Let's see. Yep, we talked about that. Okay. If you have any ideas for upcoming vlog topics, let me know. I was asking my grandson Thursday, I said, what do you think I should talk about? Because I kind of went, okay, I like crochet, and I like painting and coloring. And he says, oh, Grammy, there's lots of stuff you could talk about. And I said, like what? And he said, talk about what you like to watch on TV, your movies, books, music. And Pandora's having a free try premium weekend. Oh, I wish I could do that. All right. There's a couple things I want to show you that I did while I was cleaning yesterday. So if you get seasick, hold on, okay? I'm going to pick up the phone. Here we go. We're just moving slightly, ever so slightly, and I can't do it. It's not letting me do it. Okay, hold please. Okay, let's try this. When I cleaned off my desk yesterday, and these are things that I found to stick in the slot, because my husband made it this little thing for me so I could put my iPad or my phone in it, and it'll just sit there and I can watch a movie or whatever. But I usually have to stick something behind it to make it sit up straight enough for me to film. Okay? That's not what I want to show you. This is what I wanted to show you. It is a measuring line that came off of a group of journals I had, and I was getting ready to throw it away yesterday or put it in my paper recycling. But and I said, wait a minute, I'm constantly needing a ruler to measure stuff while I'm sitting here in my crochet chair. The chair's not made out of crochet, it's where I crochet. And I thought, why not just stick this on? So I did. I stuck this on with some double-sided tape so that I can measure. And I wanted to show you that because I think that's a great idea. And I'm not harming some beautiful piece of furniture, This is just a white wood thing from Lowe's. All right. There's Hank. There's my bag that I carry around my yarn. Lucky. Hey, sweetheart, stop licking. And there's Bella. She's kind of grumpy in the mornings, too. I wanted to show you, sorry, my fingers. There's my soda. I wanted to show you how I keep my darning needles close while I'm here. I keep them, I have this little doily, which was a blanket, it was an in-process blanket thing, and I screwed it completely up and didn't like it with this variegated yarn anyway, but it was too pretty to throw away, so I just put it here on my table. Well, then I had, sorry, then I had this laminated Zentangle piece I put under it. So that's where my drinks live, you know, whether I'm using a bottle drink or my big, what you call the big silver things, you know. My yarn needles, I stick into this, always, always, always. They're always there. I don't lose them. So I wanted to tell y'all that that is a great way, if you have a certain place that you keep, that you go to do your crafting. How about a crochet or knitted doily that you then stick your, I mean, you're always needing a darning needle to weave your ends in. So, and there's Groot and my llama that I got at my first craft fair back there. So anyway, I wanted to show you those. I also wanted to show you, here's my journal. Look, back here on September the 5th, see, it's the center of my journal. I was so excited when I realized it. I saw the stitching. I have now finished half of this book. Now I'm a little bit past it, maybe 2 or 3 pages past. And so when I saw that stitching, I said, wow, I am, whoops, I'm sorry, I almost dropped you. I dropped you, sorry. But I did want to show you the center of my journal that I'm proud that I have made it halfway through. So I have done June, July, and August in here. And this will be September, October, November, December. Who knows? It just depends on how much room it uses. That's another wonderful thing about bullet journals. You're not tied to any design or anybody else's dictates of how many pages a month takes. I don't want that. I want to be independent. So anyway, that's really all I had for today. I do want to mention briefly, because I don't want to be a downer, but tomorrow is September 11th. And it is a day of remembrance here in the U.S. And we'll be thinking of the innocent people who died as a result of that attack. And our innocent people are still dying because of that attack, because we're still fighting in a country when it wasn't the country that attacked us. It was the ultra extremists that attacked us. Okay, sorry, I don't want to annoy you, offend you, or anything with my political views. So I just want to say, please have a moment to remember our fallen. And also, we just finished with Hurricane Harvey in Texas, and today I had to make myself turn it off because I was watching Irma as it attacks Florida. So very strong hurricane season so far. We're up to I, and it's proving to be very deadly. And then there was the earthquake in Mexico. So the Northern Hemisphere is really not doing well, folks. Maybe we need to reconsider something. But that's all I wanted to say. I do appreciate you watching. I appreciate every thumbs up. I've gotten a couple new viewers. Hello! I think from the vlog. And that just has made my little heart happy. And it's just really nice. I have made contact with viewers in England. What? Little old me. So that, so excited, so happy. Again, I say that's all I have, and then I talk for 5 more minutes. Sorry. I have got to put all these little snippets together into a coherent video. That's the plan. And until I see you Monday with another thrilling episode of the gojenn vlog, I wish you nothing but love and laughter and safety.